Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Just For Me and You podcast. I am your host, Love, and we're back at it again with another one. Tonight's topic is work hard for what you pray for. That is a sentence, a mantra, a phrase that has been with me for a hot minute, probably over like the past 2 years. I would say I heard it probably 2 years ago, maybe mid-pandemic, and it just made so much sense to me. It's something that is currently on my wall to look at whenever I get bored, and I'm like, I gotta keep that more in mind because I am the type of person that very much believes everything happens for a reason and everything happens in its own divine time by God through faith and trust in all of that stuff. Why that rhyme? But yes, I am a believer in God, and I find comfort in the fact that I believe that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens just the way it's supposed to. Nothing is necessarily an accident or a mistake. Everything is a teachable, learnable moment. All of those type of life mantras. I believe in that. And I found that because I believe that everything happens for a reason and everything happens the way it's supposed to, and God's got my back, like there's nothing to really worry about, like I'm going to end up where I'm supposed to be, that ends up leading me to be a little bit lazy, a little bit complacent, not really putting in the work I need to. I'll be delusional in the head and be like, it'll just come to me. Like everything that I desire will just come to me. Just because life will always work out for me. Very cocky, very I got this. I'm not gonna worry about nothing. God got me. And yes, God got me. I very much believe so, but that does not excuse the fact that I need to be putting in the necessary work to get where I need to go. Like I can't just pray like rubbing on a genie lamp and being like, my 1 wish, 2 wish, 3 wish. Like I have to actually put in the effort to get to where I need to be. And praying is kind of just like manifesting and kind of putting that trust into the universe. And being like, this is what I want, this is what I desire, this is what I'm going to be working towards. Help me get there. Be my guide, be by my side, be 10 steps in front of me, 50 steps behind me, wrap me up, keep me safe, tie me in a cute little bow. That's basically what I have come to realize. And I feel like that's important for other people to hear because we always hear about manifesting and what is it? The lucky girl syndrome, where it's like everything works out for me and you kind of just like are wishing on a star, putting whatever you want out into the universe, letting it live, and you're not actually like doing anything yourself to get where you want to be. Like you will learn the hard way that things just don't come falling onto your lap. Opportunities, great opportunities, good opportunities do not come falling on your lap. Sometimes it's rare, but one thing you always have to keep in mind, they don't come to you without you putting yourself in certain situations and scenarios for that to come about. I'm basically just trying to say, put yourself out there, put your foot in the sand. Is that even a saying? I don't know. But put your best foot forward, go after what you want, and don't hold yourself back. Don't let the fears hold you back. You know, the big old things that I've been talking about. See, this all just connects. Everything that I've been talking about just has connected throughout this whole little podcast journey so far. So if you're listening, ain't nothing I'm saying real new, baby. Work hard for what you pray for. That's the main steez, the main attraction. And also a good point I would like to make is those who are blessed are not lazy. I very much believe that to be true. You will not receive none of your blessings. You will not be getting none of your good graces, not getting that money up, not doing a whole lot if you're lazy. You have to start working. You have to start working a little bit harder, pushing yourself, and figuring out in your head an A, B, C, D step plan on how you're going to get to where you need to be. You may not know what, did I say letters or numbers? Yes, I did. I said A, B, C. You may not know what Z is, or the middle where the GHIs are, but you need to know A, B, C, and then the rest will follow suit. You always have to be prepared, Be prepared, keep your head up, and keep working towards your goals. And if you don't know how to get there, talk to people around you and kind of just brainstorm, bounce out ideas, and it'll come together. We all really don't know what we're doing. And that is something I will touch on in the next podcast. We don't know what we're doing. But are we going to get to where we need to go? Yes, and that is through working hard. Another point I would like to add. Do not rely on doing things because you feel like it. We need to start practicing discipline. It's something I mentioned in my 2023 goals, that I need to practice discipline. And I will be very honest with you, I have fallen off the wagon so hard. But we're here. We're recording this podcast. We're trying new tactics to keep ourselves on track. But one thing I do have to say that I have been doing less of is relying on doing things because I feel like doing them. If I feel like doing something, that's great. But if I don't feel like doing something, that is not a good enough excuse for me not to do it, especially when I need to do it. And you need to do it. If you need to submit that assignment by 11:59 p.m. and you know it's going to take you more than 2 hours, why are you starting it at 10:30? If you know you need to get up out of bed a good 30-40 minutes before you need to leave the house so you can make that 20-minute drive in morning traffic, why are you waking up 5 minutes before you have to leave the house? Because we're tired, or we're getting caught up, or on social media, Time management. Get your time together and be disciplined. Even if you don't want to be folding that laundry, baby, the laundry needs to get folded. I'm very animated today. I am so sorry. It's too late in the PMs for me to be up talking like this. But you feel me. You feel the vibes. You feel the energy. You feel the seriousness behind my tone. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I'm telling y'all. Y'all need to start working on time management. And I'm speaking to myself as well because I suck at time management. But work on your time management. And work on doing things you know you have to be doing, even if you don't want to be doing them. Because it's the things you struggle with. It's the things that you have to push yourself to do that will give you your greatest result. It will land you high on that mountain, baby. It will get you where God needs you to be, to bless you, to come down upon you and give you what you've been asking for. You feel me? I know you feel me. You feel me. So, apply to that job. Be more outgoing. Talk to that person. Make more connections. Get up out your bed on time. Fold that laundry. Take that walk around the block. Do that exercise. Ask for that raise respectfully. And you will see what you receive when you start working for what you want. When you start working hard for what you pray for. Just because you pray for something doesn't mean it's going to happen without you putting your best foot forward. You need to start believing in what you wish for. Stop praying to God for like, let's get 6 figures, let's get a car, let's get this, let's get that. And you don't even believe that you could do it, but you're just like, he's God, he'll make it work. You need to start believing in yourself as well. Do not start praying for stuff you do not believe deep down in your soul, in your body, in your heart, in your chest, in your mind, in your spirit will actually happen for you. You need to believe, and once you believe that it could be an actual reality, that's when things start clicking. You start thinking about like, all right, we need to make this move, we need to make that move, we need to make this and that other move to get to what I was talking to God about last night before I closed my eyes and started snoring my night away. Yeah? Makes sense, doesn't it? It's clicking. It's clicking. I know it's clicking. And the effort you put into chasing after your goals matters. You get nowhere by just faith alone. It's the effort, you guys. You have to put forth the effort. God rewards faithful, kind, loving, and people who put in the time and the effort to work hard and be who they have been set out to be, ordained, put down upon. I'm doing a lot. Aren't I? I'm doing a lot. But y'all feel me. Y'all feel it. Y'all really feel it. But yes, you get nowhere by just faith alone. You cannot be coasting your life through faith, not doing nothing, thinking that it's just going to get you through. What's going to get you through is your faith and doing what you need to do to be the best version of yourself and go after your goals. Because what we seem to forget is God be speaking to you. He be speaking to you. That one thought you had in your head 1,000,001 times about this business venture, this idea, even me with this podcast. This podcast would not be a real thing if it was not a recurring thought in my memory, a recurring thought in my mind, that I could see the vision come into fruition. And there was no room for me to be like, there's no reason why I should do this. It is being put into me to put my best foot forward and give this a shot above me. It's above me now. So I got to do it. Because one way or another, I'm going to impact somebody. I'm going to make a move. My voice is going to make a change. And my purpose on this earth will be fulfilled through whatever path I deem worthy, whatever path God sets upon me. And right now, baby, it's this podcast. And that's why I'm here. Why are you here? You ever thought about that? Why are you here? Why do you think you have stumbled upon this podcast? Why do you think you needed to hear this message? Why don't you sip on that? Sip on that. Yo, I'm really a comedian today. Enjoy this energy, please, because I feel like I'm really just preaching. And I don't know where this energy came from. I'm just going to say it's above me. It's above me. And this is all just coming to my head. And I feel like it just needed to be said. You know? And yes, I am not trying to keep y'all here for 5 ever and a day. The message is clear. The message is here. And I'm going to see my way out. I will see y'all on the next podcast. Goodbye.